Hey guys, it's Adi here, and this is my review of the HTC One. In terms of design alone, you'd be hard-pressed to find a device that's sexier and classier than the HTC One. In fact, I might just go ahead on record and say that this is probably the best looking device I've ever used or reviewed. The back has a beautiful slight curve to it with an aluminum polish, and the front has the chamfered edges that give it such a premium finish, and all in all, it's the total package in terms of what one would want from a device that looks and feels premium and worth every dollar. The build quality is solid and doesn't give you any flex in your hand, yet it fits your palm perfectly with no trouble. My only complaint with the design of the device would have to be the positioning of the power button, which is placed on the upper left corner of the device, which can sometimes be difficult to reach while using the device, especially when using it both-handed and cupping the device with the bottom of your hand. Since I have large hands, this isn't much of an issue for me, but I'm sure other people would have issues with this. A better placement would probably have been the upper right side of the device, or perhaps the side of the device next to the volume rocker. In terms of the actual screen on the device, it's a beautiful 4.7-inch 1080p Full HD display with an amazing pixel density that blows everything else away and just makes everything look so amazing and pretty. Carrying on with the hardware aspects of the device, the ultra-pixel camera on the rear of the device takes some amazing pictures. Regardless of what the technology is, it gives you superb results. You'd be hard-pressed to find an image that doesn't look good in most conditions, and the camera more than often delivers than not. Sure, some devices such as Lumia 1020 might give you better results, but consistency-wise, the HTC One has blown me away. Pictures often come off with crisp results, nice colors, and good details. Sometimes the color temperature might be off with a slight blue tint, but I found that it's isolated cases. In terms of pictures like this, pictures of snow where usually most devices struggle to capture proper pictures, the HTC One had some good results. Even while using flash, the snow pictures came out nice and bright, while sometimes without flash they had a darker and bluer tint to them, as you can see here. The front-facing camera on the HTC One is in a league of its own, taking beautiful 1080p Full HD videos and getting perfect selfies for those Instagrammable moments. In terms of software, as a long-time Windows Phone user and first-time serious Android user, I was expecting a device that was full of bugs, lags, and the usual crashes. Fortunately though, I was surprised to find the complete opposite. The HTC One runs Android superbly, with almost no crashes, no bugs, and very fluid animations and movements. The user interface had a very easy learning curve with easy tutorials to follow and nice animations to teach you how to use the device. Double tapping on the home screen will bring you your recent tasks, where sliding up will end each task. The back button, however, was a little bit trickier to follow. It changes depending on what you're doing and where you've been. Sometimes it'll take you to the previous app that redirected you, or it'll take you to a previous window or pane in the same app. HTC BuzzFeed, which gives you a look at all the feeds you follow regardless of their sites, accounts, or such as Instagram or Flickr, is a really useful way to keep up with everything in one place. Unfortunately though, honestly not many people will use this in a daily routine and will often forget about it. The feeds can be customized depending on your own accounts, Twitter accounts you follow, sites, interests, and others, such as Google+, Flickr, and Facebook. In terms of the actual Android experience, I really enjoyed using Android on the HTC One. I had almost no problems with only the occasional app crashing, which was probably due to poor app development rather than software and hardware constrictions of the actual device. The notification center was easy to use and quick to follow, with giving you detailed feeds of everything you follow and all the app notifications you get. However, I found myself wishing I had some sort of live tile experience at the same time to keep me updated, since once I dismiss a notification, it's gone forever unless I open the app. So I prefer a little number or toggle to tell me how many notifications I have from each app. Google Now is super useful and handy in my usage. You can easily access Google Now by holding the home button or pressing it and swiping up. This will bring up Google Now, which will learn from your usage history through your Chrome PCs or any browser that uses Chrome, through your search histories, and even going through your emails to find things you follow. For example, I now give instant updates to the Chicago Bears games, the current weather location, and the distance to my work every day, as well as the stocks I follow. One thing worth mentioning in the HTC One is the Beats audio speakers, which give you a superb sound quality like nothing I've ever seen before. The sound is clear and gives you an actual sort of bass feel that you might even detect. The speakers are amazing and honestly are the best in any phone I've ever tried. All in all, I have to say the HTC One is an amazing device and has completely changed my outlook on Android devices. If I were to use this device as my daily driver, I would have almost no issues, except the one or two things that I would miss from Windows Phone. If you were to ask me to sum up my feelings about the HTC One and what I didn't like about it, I could sum them up in a few facts. First of all, the battery level. The battery level on the HTC One is far from superb. Although it has a 2200 mAh battery, it seems to drain rather quickly. As you can see, it's already 88% after leaving it with almost no usage at home since the morning. Often the battery will die on me by 4 or 5 p.m. and I'd have to charge before using it again. The second issue I'd have a problem with was, as mentioned previously, the power button positioning. Third of all, something that was confusing for me as a first-time Android user was trying to find the proper settings for each app, as sometimes my notification feed was overflooded with apps that I didn't really care about and didn't want to follow, which gave obtrusive notifications that kept vibrating and giving me annoying noises. One such app that I still haven't found a way to turn off was the Google Auto Upload. I want to auto upload images, but I don't want a notification telling me that you've uploaded the image successfully. That's pretty much it for my HTC One review. In a word, I'd have to sum up the device as beautiful, and I would recommend it to anyone looking for a serious Android device. In terms of would I use this in my daily device, I would in a heartbeat if my work was not so centered around Windows Phone and Nokia. If I were to carry two devices, this would be my second device, no question about it. Thanks for watching our review. If you liked it, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys for watching and see you around.